Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red Valkyrie Presents the First in 2021. How are you doing, Alex? How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I'm just in the chat, so not really paying attention. I'm doing great.
Fair.
We had a great show last night. Only went 3.5 hours. I found it very amusing that 15 seconds after I decided to start wrapping up, Will popped in. So
That's how it goes.
that's just fate.
He just knows. He knows that, okay, they are thoroughly drunk. This is the time to come in and try to start some shit and see how long before they hit end stream. And we are here with the Booty King. I'm giving you a new title. The Booty King.
Yeah. I'll take
Mr. Vinnie Tartamella, how are you, sir?
Hello, I'm good, and congrats on everything, and especially the new intro.
Thank you!
Fantastic. And you look amazing. I love that you did the cosplay of the characters.
Thank you.
Hold
Slightly
on.
dedicated.
You never zoom in on yourself.
I don't. I try not to. Because I don't do her justice. Like, I don't like that. Wait, this way. That booty. That is not what my booty looks like, unfortunately. Not right now.
Give it a month.
Yeah. You know what? I am trimming down, so at least there's that. I totally forgot how to host for a second. Okay, there we go. I was like, how do I get rid of myself? I'm big and I don't like it. Well, I'm really excited because we have what is without a doubt the best pirate book that I have seen, period. Like this
Thank you.
I love your art, but your art with a chick and some like cut off pants and like little bra tops. It's perfect. It's the most perfect combination we could ask for.
Hell yeah. I mean, and that's what I'm kind of going for with this whole project, is to actually have a really good pirate story. I haven't seen one. I'm a huge fan of pirates, and literally anywhere I've looked, I haven't been able to find anything that was even remotely close to what a pirate story should be. So I'm like, well, I'll do it, you know? I've been a fan of this genre since I was a kid. And I mean, Disney, for what they did, yeah, some of the stuff was all right, but it was a different kind of movie. It's more family friendly. This is going to be closer to what, pirates actually were. The brutality, the betrayal, all that kind of fun stuff that happens on the open seas and trying to get their freedom.
That I'm super excited for it. Not to mention, so we've talked, and I know that some people try to throw shade for some of your art styles and stuff, but the thing that makes me laugh is when people have tried, they're like, yeah, it's like Lara Croft. And I was like, and? I was like, you realize that she's like hot as hell, right? And so you've taken that, you've given us Lara Croft as a pirate. And I'm so happy. She's gorgeous. Your girl is gorgeous, the way that you've drawn her.
Yeah. Well, I've drawn characters all over the place. I've got all kinds of characters in there, including of different races. I don't think they all look like Lara Croft. Those are the people who are weak-minded, and they're trying to give their jabs. But yeah, if you want to compliment it, go ahead. I don't care.
I want them to all look like Lara Croft. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, a beautiful, strong leading lady. Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. Who's intelligent, who can hold her own, who's athletic. Like, that's like the dream, right? That's what everybody wants.
That's my dream.
I'm just saying, like, if I was going for a chick, that would be my kind of chick, right there.
Noted.
Yeah. What's going to be next? They're going to go, oh, Vinny's so horrible. Every one of his male characters look like a Bruce Wayne.
Exactly. And that's the thing is, like, even, so you have your male characters in this, and they're still really strong and grizzled and what I would kind of...
Rugged,
yes. Very rugged. So, like, if you're going for open seas... But, Sai, are you popping pills right now?
Yes. You said if that's the kind of chick you'd go for, so I'm swallowing hormones. Shut up.
Wow. So what I was gonna say is, like, if you're going for that kind of hot, sexy pirate on the open seas, like, that's what you've drawn a lot of your male characters to be like, even if they are kind of overly hairy. Like pirates are. I'm sorry, mutton chops are never my thing. But
Noted.
It's very on par with the pirate look.
Yeah.
See, like, look at him. He's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. He does have the mutton chops. I would have to shave those in the night, but that's okay.
I'm not going to ask what of her you would shave in the night, but we'll just move on.
Wax on, wax off, Daniel-san.
I don't know. Did they have waxing and sugaring back in pirate days?
I'm pretty sure that's where it came from.
They had it in the Roman days.
I'm pretty sure that they were like high seas going, this is really annoying. Hand me some of that sugar and I'm going to make something sticky to rip this shit off of my legs.
Oh,
Just
Jesus.
like that's a thing.
For the dudes or the chicks?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Already, no rails. We just right off.
We're always. That's where we live, Vinny.
I have a question from the chat that I'd like to address. Soul Lion, it's because I ate a huge lunch and I'm leaning forward to operate the stream so I can hardly fucking breathe. That's the gasping for breath. I'm dying.
Don't die. That's not good.
Don't. That was the saddest. Don't die.
Don't die. I need you to sell book.
Don't die. We're shilling.
It's like, I know it's going to be good ratings, but not worth it.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's what happens when you eat 2 turkey sandwiches the size of Shae's bosoms, and then a bag of chips.
What kind of measurement tool are you using?
You're supposed to say it's all that in a bag of chips.
I'm using the only measurement tool that matters.
Oh, stop. Okay, let's go into...
Right
Bitch! There. Stop it. Let's go into the Shadow of the Kraken, because I want to know more about the book. So, are we playing your trailer? Are we...
Yeah, let's play the trailer first.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it and make CY be quiet for 5 seconds. Hot damn, Vinny. That's just fucking gorgeous. Oh, I literally, like, words were popping up on the screen and I was still staring at art. And I was like, oh, I should probably be reading.
Thanks. Yeah, like, I really do appreciate it. Like, Red Gaze, he did that trailer. Hit it. Another home run. I mean, that guy, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
We talked about, some of the stuff that I wanted in there. And, yeah, he slapped it together just perfectly.
Oh, this is... Seriously, dog, stop. This is one of the most gorgeous trailers that probably has me the most excited for a project out of the trailers that I've seen. And I think it's because you do you did a really good job, or Red did a really good job in showing so much of the art without giving away the story, but making it enough that it's like super intriguing.
Yeah,
and like I gotta know what happens.
It's always a tricky part, right? Not to give too much away, because and in this story, it's going to go on a big journey. I mean, the main character, Nathaniel James Callan, you find out he was part of the Royal Navy. He defects. You find out why he turns to piracy, along with Anne Galloway.
He turns to piracy because that's where the booty's at.
Right. There you go.
Very true.
Her
All right,
fucking
never mind.
dog growls when I say that.
It's not as complicated. He turned to piracy for the booty. I gotta put that on my catchphrase now.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it. It is now part of the pitch.
But yeah, no, it is going to be a good ride, you know, because I'm also going to be exploring, like, you know, the darkness of man. How far is too far before, you know, could you get back into the light? Because again, pirates, they're not like your Disney pirates. I mean, everyone's going to have that kind of that gamut that they're going to run of, you know, the moral code, why they're doing what they're doing, if it is the right thing or not. There's plenty of that stuff going on, but there's also a big hunt for treasure and power. You know, the main villain of the book as well, he's just a real piece of work. I mean, I try to make sure that I had a really good backstory for him as well. So as it slowly gets, you know, revealed, you know, either people are going to like him or they're going to love to hate him or just think he's a total piece of shit. But, you know, you need a strong villain in order to keep the story going in the right direction as well.
Is this your villain?
This is my villain.
Why is he so handsome? He's a very handsome elderly chap.
Because he doesn't have any mutton chops.
Yes, because he doesn't have. That's what it is. It's not having the mutton chops. It's working for him. The eye patch is a little of a deterrent, but you know.
Yeah.
No, this is absolutely gorgeous art, and I remember when you were very first starting this, and you were like, "Hey Shae, I'm gonna show you something. You can't say anything," and you'd show me like this much of a picture. You'd be like, "Look at the boards on this ship that I did," and I'm like, "You bitch!" Like, show me the whole thing. You're like, "Nope, not yet." And you did that shit to so many of us, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, "Okay, I'll show you a picture of the ship really far away," and I was just like, "Oh, I have to back this day one."
Yeah.
Have to. It's just too gorgeous.
Because yeah, I knew I'd be pushing like crazy as soon as we launched, and you know, even for the sign up. So I didn't wanna have too many people going, "Come on, where is it?"
Yeah.
So, but
I'm sure I
where
was
is it?
annoying enough. I said I'm sure I was annoying enough.
And I said,
No.
"Come on, where is it?"
It's here. It's here. Yeah, I have more than half the book is already completed, and again, every page is painted like this. You know, everything looks like a cover image, essentially. So there's a lot going on, plenty of cool stuff, twists and turns all over the place. Yeah, it's a traditional pirate story, but I do have another element that's going to be kind of in the story.
Aliens.
Like these surprise things. No, I'm not going that far.
Cyborgs.
Again, I'm not doing Disney. I'm not doing sci-fi Pirates of the Caribbean. No.
Terminator
Well,
pirate.
They're not
Understood.
space pirates? Damn it.
What do you mean their boats don't fly through the stars? I dare you.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it, I
So-
don't have that that video loaded on this show.
No, you don't, and do not switch brands to play it. So I was, and we've already gotten on you about this, but I told you I was gonna bring it up again. Where the hell are the patches, Vinny?
Patches.
That is a patch right there. Make a patch,
Well, talk to
and
me.
it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, talk to me off air. Let me know what's a good place to get some stuff like that made.
I got you.
Yeah.
Tony got you. That's
see.
my guy.
Nice.
We like Tony.
All right, I like that.
We have some feedback from the audience saying more. Well, I mean, there's a Kraken. There could be
Look,
some
you got
tentacle.
tentacles right there. Okay, just
Yeah,
be happy
Johnny,
with that.
there's going to be no spoilers, but there may or may not be some extra cool stuff. Again, when I implied surprises,
I love how we're cremated. I was trying to say crewmates and it auto-corrected to cremated.
Wow. I want to know what's up with autocorrect because it constantly fucks shit up. It tries to autocorrect my actual name to Shalwar. I had to look that shit up, and that's a Middle Eastern pair of pants for men.
Awesome.
I was very unhappy because it's Kota Shalvar that says jacket and pants.
Is that your new nickname?
No, please no.
We'll just call her Pants from now on.
Fancy pants.
Great. Wait, that
Fancy pants.
That turns into my 67th nickname in a lifetime, I think.
Well, you gave me another title, so the Booty King.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to help you with branding, right?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Like you got pirates with booty.
My AKA list is like so damn long now.
Yes, Mr. Thick. Yes. Yeah.
I legit have a list at work that is now 4 pages long of all of the nicknames that I've been given over my lifetime because people just didn't know what to call me. So.
But
nice.
Pants is a new one. There you go.
Pants is a new one. I will add it.
I'm leaving the suggestion up there. I mean, sequel.
Underwater alien pirates.
Oh, I thought you were going to say underwater alien pants.
Patches or eye patches?
We don't need no sticking patches.
Aw, yes we do. We always need patches.
Yes.
An eye patch with the skull and the knife through it. That'd be awesome. I'd wear that.
So, your Ultra Bundle, I have to ask, is that the only place to get this print?
Well, it was for the sign up, and I was telling people sign up early and you could get that print.
But I signed up early.
Yeah, so that means you're going to get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Vinnie, I love you, but I ain't got $400. I said I'd back again, but I can't back at 400.
Well, I mean, you could just take that picture, blow it up a little bit at a time.
But then it would have a weird blue corner. That won't work.
And it's going to be very, very blurry and pixelated.
Yeah. Just, I don't know.
It'll be okay. I will redraw over it. It totally won't turn out like all of those restoration pieces.
There won't be a hand turkey she's looking at. No.
There's a hand turkey on it. And I was like, I couldn't draw the booty. All right. Let's look at your stretch goals. Because you kept these really straightforward for this.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to on this campaign because my other campaigns, all the stretch goals, like we had to hit them before I went in demand because I fulfilled immediately. This one, since I'm still working on it, we could stretch it out a little bit. So if we hit those numbers, then everybody's going to be able to get everything. You know?
That's awesome.
So that's why I wanted to do it this way.
It's all the more reason to share this out, guys. Like
share
everywhere
retweet.
and back frequently. I'm just saying.
Yes. 5 patches.
Yeah. Well, I could slip in. I could slip in between some other perks.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I like how this is shaping up. We will talk for sure because I want a fucking patch that is representative of this book and Vinnie because that would be fucking badass.
Then it's just going to be a booty on a patch.
I'm okay with that. I would and it can say booty right across her booty. That would be fine. All right, so 25K, we're getting a bookmark. 35K, a new mini print. So this is one that you haven't already shown, right?
Right. Yeah, because I mean, instead of trading cards, a lot of people, like from the conventions I've done too, like they all prefer, like a decent sized print that either they could put on a wall or frame it, or put it like in an art portfolio.
Yes. Just like the wall behind me that you can't see that I'm constantly adding to. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. So, and you're the artist for the print, right? You're not hiring somebody else.
No, everything's me.
Beautiful. 50K, more pages of art. So is that dog
story pages or like extra art?
A little bit of everything because this is going to be a 50-page book. So if we hit that stretch goal, it's going to be closer to 60 to 65. The story's completely written out, copywritten, but I have like those beats where I could either extend a fight sequence or add another really cool splash page. So I kind of left a little bit of wiggle room so I could fit extra cool stuff in there like that.
Awesome. Right in the middle of the book, you need a booty centerpiece fold out. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. So
Oh, you mean
I'm
like
sorry, I
right
had a
cheek,
dog.
right cheek, left cheek? Is that what you meant?
Or that shot of God, yeah, Shae. When I was going through the pictures for the campaign, and I showed you that one where she's topless and just kind of looking back over her shoulder.
Yeah.
That's centerfold.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
At 75, we're getting an ash can. So is the ash can backstory, or is that just?
It's going to be a lot like the Through the Woods ash can, except thicker, because I do have a ton of work that I did, concept artwork, sketches, and and a lot of people like seeing my the pencils and then the inks. So like I could do like those comparison pages as well. So yeah, the ash can is going to be a pretty nice ash can.
That is fucking awesome.
Thanks. Yeah.
We have a question in the chat that I'm just going to get right to.
Thicker or thicker? I don't feel like it's fair to say you have a question in the chat if it's you that typed it. I feel like that's bullshit.
That's perfectly good. Valid.
Oh, you're terrible.
You're fake news.
You're fake news. All right, so let's go through, and I apologize everybody for my dog. I literally just had to try and drug her, and we'll see if it works.
Vinny, you have a with dog pheromones.
She's nervous, so if you couldn't tell when I was trying to not bust up laughing, it's because my dog was literally trying to climb in my lap, and she's like a 60-pound dog, so...
Yeah, that's... Whew.
Yeah, she has no regard for other people. Okay, so you have your featured tier. Oh, see, there's the print right there. Oh.
Yep.
Well, I'm just dumb then. That's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna let you talk about your tiers, since apparently I don't even know what the fuck they are, and I backed, so that's concerning.
Well, yeah, this one's gonna be you get both covers, the main cover and the rare limited cover that is actually supposed to be going away tomorrow. So the last day to get the really cool one with the skull on it. Yeah, there's 1 day left. It was just a week, right? But so if you want that by itself, tomorrow's the last day. I might actually keep a tier going. Oh, what? She vanished. There she is.
This is what happens when we let CY control things.
Technical.
No, I just need to move her up there.
I did it. It's done. Stop. Why?
Is it? Because you're more interesting to watch than Vinny's little bubble.
Shut up and I hate you so much. Okay.
There's a piece to be made.
All right.
You went through all the trouble for the cosplay. I'm just trying to get some mileage out of it.
That's right. Very wise. But yeah, so
Size like
so, yeah,
super chat.
So the featured tier is gonna have both covers and 2 prints. Another 2 exclusive prints in there. Yeah, that was pointed out to me as soon as I launched. I had a couple people going, well, wait a minute, I want an option. I'm gonna get those prints as well. So I corrected that pretty quickly. Yeah, you could get the regular book by itself for $25. The limited cover is $30. Then I have the set that's just together if you just want the books, no prints. It's pretty simple. And then for the people kind of like that swag, I was thinking of something that's a little bit more, I don't know, useful when it comes to some of these the swag items. So
yeah,
a keychain. I'm like, yeah, I'll put my keys on it. Sounds good. That's useful.
Yeah.
And again, and the 2 prints, something a little bit special for the people who want a little bit more than just the book. Same deal with the limited one, but again, that tier is going to be pulled as well, the limited one. Then I have the $400 bundle. Since everyone's doing like these special bundles, executive this or that, I figured, all right, so this one I'll have both covers. I'll have the exclusive print that was for the sign-ups. The beanie, which that thing came out really beautiful.
That's really cool.
Thank you. And the head sketch. So I had head sketches on my other campaigns, my other 2, and I wanted to make that available as well, but I wanted to kind of cap it since I'm going to be super busy with stuff. So I figured I'll just put it all into this kind of bundle. But yeah, because they're not just a regular sketch. I do super detailed drawings. Anyone who's gotten those previous ones, I mean, they all said it too. Like, holy crap, Vinny, this is like stuff that would be in the book, like, you know,
Right.
finished pencil pages. So
So after tomorrow, this is going to be the only way to get that limited cover, right?
Right.
It's going to be this $400 tier.
Yep. Well, that, and I'm listening to some people. That's the thing. The last 2 days, people are saying that money's been kind of tight, and they really want a chance to get in that cover. So I might be doing the get both covers tier, just the regular one though, and this maybe have that up until we go in demand, and then remove it. So I'm trying to be as fair as I can, you know.
people are saying they're tight on money the week of stimulus. That's interesting.
I guess because they're looking at what's going on at the Capitol and everything else, and they don't know if people are going to be getting their jobs back, if more crazy bullshit's happening.
Oh, don't worry. The Treasury will just print more. Shae, we do have some questions coming. Quite a few.
What about
and
wants to
they're
know, is there going to be foul language in the book?
Yeah, there's gonna be some of that. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna be shy about the violence and the real stuff and the brutality of this kind of world. So if they're just all going, hey, you over
Gosh darn
there, yeah, gosh darn it, ooh, I stubbed my toe, or someone lost a limb.
Me left ball got blown off. Darn it all to heck.
Darn it all to hell.
Oh my gosh, that's so adorable.
For you, maybe.
So Silver wants to know, are there any add-ons? Like if I want one book and a hat but no sketches, so your beanie, your keychain, things like that, are you putting those as add-ons?
And I think the keychain I had for an add-on on 1 or 2 tiers, but yeah, I don't even know if it's working, to be honest. It's I don't know what the fuck this Indiegogo has been doing, but I mean, like the stuff with the beanie and all that crap, like I'm making sure that it's staying as the bundle, because I'm going to be doing all the fulfillment myself as well. So I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can, because the amount of work that I've been doing between the campaigns, doing all the artwork, writing this, it's been insane. I'm still fulfilling other books too as orders come in. People don't realize how much I've been doing the past year and a half, going into 2 years now. But it's been 2,000 books have been out the door and delivered to people, running my live streams, helping out other creators, doing covers, pin-ups. It's been a laundry list of stuff, and then including the other freelance jobs I have to do. So I want to try to make fulfillment simple on myself.
Yeah.
So I don't lose my mind entirely.
So you should definitely have Shae and I do your fulfillment for you. Just order double the inventory that you need, and I'm sure we'll get a few things back to you.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
It sounds like the two of you are pirates.
Some things might fall off the back of the ship.
Saying.
Just saying. These things happen.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nobody's
it's
fault.
fine. Right.
Let's see.
So Vinny, why are there no girls on the limited variant cover? Skull or not, that's a minus from Soul Icon. A girls only cover.
Ooh.
Well, that might be for issue 2 of the story.
I mean,
because the main cover has 2 females on it as well. So I mean,
that's true. That's true. You could always look at like a 30-day limited variant or something like that you do in the second half of the campaign. And just
again, we'll see where we're gonna be at, right near the second half, because I'm there's a few things I might be playing around with in terms of perks or items and whatnot, but we'll see. Again, we still need to get bigger numbers in order to do that kind of thing.
That is very true. Yes, we gotta make sure that this gets shared out more, and that Vinny gets the kind of backing that warrants him being able to give us all of the amazing awesomeness, because without the numbers, there's only so much he can do.
Exactly, because I mean, everybody knows what I did with Through the Woods. I mean, around 12K, I announced that I'm going to do hardcover for fans, and everyone's going, that's crazy, you're going to lose your shirt. But, I didn't care. We were able to do it. It's not a six-figure campaign. I don't have monster numbers, but we did well enough where I was able to get a hardcover. That could have been pocketed. I could have just went, you know what, I'll just do a regular perfect bound and keep most of the money. But I said I want to do something special for the fans. So I did hardcover, more of the European format, so it's a larger book. That's to show you that I'm all about fans first when it comes to this stuff. So
Absolutely.
the more support I get, the better, you guys are going to have on this product.
That's very true. And the thing is those hardcovers came out so fucking gorgeous.
They did.
You're all about quality, and that's what I really appreciate. Is quality is never cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And making sure that you're doing right by your customers and your fans is never cheap or easy. It's a lot of work. There's a lot that goes into it for anyone who thinks that it doesn't.
Yeah.
I had a very small fulfillment of 20 items, I won't even say books, 20 items to send out to all of our fans. And that took me longer than I anticipated because aside from funding it out of pocket, which is obviously never fun, getting all of that stuff together, making sure that you have all the supplies so you can measure appropriately, make sure they're packed well, make sure that the shipping is right so you don't get screwed and have that all get sent back to you. Like, all of that is a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And like I said, to do a book like that too, what we did on Through the Woods, I had to get special boxes made, ordered, all that stuff. And again, that stuff is not cheap. I packed everything, tissue paper, the plastic bag thing, the bubble wrap inside the box. I mean, I went all out. I wanted to make sure nothing was going to happen to these books, and you guys are going to, it'd be like Christmas when you got it.
It very much is. Very much is.
That next question is for us.
Oh, so funny story. When we were making the intro, Cy went back and listened to our very, very first episode ever. And within 15 seconds, I think the words that came out of my mouth were, "Why the fuck are you laughing? I haven't done anything yet. You're so fucking mean." Yeah. So apparently that's just our dynamic.
That was our first show. Nice. Set the tone.
It sounds like that should have been on the new intro. That soundbite.
If we do sound bites ever, I will pull that from the very first show we ever had and put it up because it was actually hilarious to listen to from over a year ago and be like, wow, since day one.
Yep.
So we are not even through your tiers yet because you have gorgeous pencil pages that people can get.
Yeah. And again, like, this stuff is more rare because I don't really like to part with my original pencil pages. That's why I'll do those head sketches and those drawings. But when it comes to the actual books, it's not really my thing. I rather hang on to that stuff. But I figured there's a couple I'm willing to part with, and that's why they're extra limited, and that's why it's $1,000. And the ink traditional pages, those are $2,000. But again, those are the only ones I'm willing to put up right now. So that's for the high rollers, the big collectors that want that kind of stuff. So I figured let me at least get that option in there for people.
That's awesome. And we actually had Silver. I wholeheartedly agree. He says I prefer hardcover, and the last two from Vinnie were worth every penny. Wholeheartedly agree. Awesome. I have a running Vinnie collection, and at this point, I'm gonna be like one of those annoying, like, gotta collect them all kind of people.
Nice.
That's what happens when it's a good creator with good storytelling and beautiful art with really good quality. Like, it's hard to turn that kind of stuff down.
Yeah.
I also saw a question that we had a little bit up. Right there, Bristolian Dave. He said, "How big are the hats? I got a giant head." It's a fair question.
Yeah, well, it's a beanie. It stretches. I mean, it should be pretty good.
Well, so that there's various kinds of beanies with some of them that have the really tight knit and they're really stiff, so they don't have as much give, and some that are a little bit looser that have more. So I get his question.
No. There's plenty of give on this one. It's gonna fit you just well. But and just in case too, I'm gonna go to get another one made at a different place, something a little more local, and just to check the quality. Whoever has the better quality, I'm gonna go with on it all the way.
Yeah, whichever one you can stretch over like a bowling ball, you should be good.
Yeah. Or I'll get one of my friends who has a really big head, and I'll be like, all right, try this on.
Call
Make
Donald.
sure this fits. There you go. Just call Donald. Holy shit. Fenrir Fire is saying Vinny is easily one of the fastest shippers too. Wholeheartedly agree. You are always super on top of it. And I know normally you don't launch a campaign until you have everything done and ready to go. So this is one of the first times that you're doing it without having everything like completed.
Yeah, and again, like I said earlier, that's because I want to be able to get more, cool stuff unlocked for everybody. Because there was a couple of things I wanted to do on Through the Woods that I wasn't going to be able to because, as we were getting like closer to, let's say, 30,000, I mean, I was already in demand and books were being shipped. So if I added something extra, if we hit, let's say, 35 or whatever,
and
or
it's
40.
costing you more in shipping.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, and since those other people are fulfilled, I'm not going back, right? So I want to get everything out in one order, efficiently.
Awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, you jumped. You were at 75.55 when I scrolled up and then hit refresh. You're at 75.95, so you
beautiful.
have got at least one more backer.
Hell yeah. That's a good thing.
All right, I'm just going to lean back. Shae, you run the show. I've been told I'm still breathing too hard, so I'm not leaning forward anymore.
This is what happens when you have a co-host who doesn't understand how to eat slowly enough for their stomach to adjust. Gosh, you're
Come on, pirate wench.
You realize that you are very trying as a co-host.
And don't be fooled either. I mean, I have what pages I could have up right now. That's not going to give away any story elements, but there's going to be some cool stuff happening. Like my characters do go to Nassau, so you're going to see some of the way of life over there, including the brothels and some of the pirates having fun. There's going to be some really crazy stuff happening too, because even if anybody read the pretty words I got in between the pretty artwork on the campaign, there are going to be rare treasures and deadly threats from above and below the waves. I'm going to be showing that kind of stuff. You're going to see the other, there's a page particularly that's going to be pretty gruesome, involving the sea.
You're going to show my worst fear, which is the shit under the sea. Like, this shit right here. I fucking knew it when I saw this page with the pay attention to the shadow, people. I'm just saying.
Well, that was a fun visual because that's the name of the ship. It's the Kraken.
Mm-hmm. I feel something tells me that there's going to be more to it than just that.
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything.
You don't have to.
Everybody, buy the book and enjoy the story.
It says it's called Shadow of the Kraken. There's going to be more than just a Kraken on the front of the damn ship, for sure. Whether it's a Kraken or not, I don't know, but it'll be something. Oh my goodness. So Fenrir wants to know, do you have any Easter eggs that are in the book? Any little callbacks or anything?
Actually, there's going to be some surprises because all my books are connected except for the kid book, obviously. Yeah. But City of Venus, Through the Woods, this one. There's a couple of others that are in the works or in various stages. I wanted to connect the universe from like before I even started any of this stuff. Even when I was in high school, I was developing these kind of all these different genres and things, and I'm going to make sure that something is if it's not a really big Easter egg, it's going to be just a nod towards things. And in some cases, you're going to see stuff that's going to show up in another series at another point. I guess I'll leave it there. So yes.
So there will be stuff to pay attention to, especially if you are like me and just collect as much Vinnie story as possible.
Right.
That's exciting. Oh, see, I agree. We have great stuff with the fire emoji.
Hell yeah!
Wholeheartedly agree. So, how many books are you hoping for in this series?
See, that's a tough one because these were all going to be like City of Venus. I was going to do just regular traditional comics, but now I decided since everything's going to be 50 pages from here on out from me, so every project that I'm working on, the minimum's going to be 50 pages. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to narrow down, like, you know, anywhere from like a mini series to maybe a maxi series, I would say.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, because there's room where if there's another story element that I wanna explore more, then yeah, I could definitely bring out stuff. Even Through the Woods, it's a completed story, but Frankie already sat down and wrote out a story for if we want to bring the series back or do like another mini series, which is going to be fantastic. But you know, you have to have that kind of, don't write yourself into a corner, basically. If you want to be able to explore these characters, then yeah, give yourself a way to do it.
Absolutely. Silver, thank you for the $5. It says, show us that legendary pirate's chest. I do believe that is in a print down here a little bit. Oh, look, right there is a pirate chest. There you go. Stop!
You got to get the words off if that's what you're going to do. Ta-da.
There you go. Just saying. All
you even got the
Vinnie.
ring. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got it. I got what I could. I didn't have jewels. This is the closest I could get to that, but you know,
it still works. It's still good.
It's still shiny. Oh my gosh! Oh, y'all are thirsty, man. I'm just saying.
Did you see that? He threw me under the bus after that.
Yes, I said to do it. Yes, I did. Although I'm gonna be honest, if I scroll back up, I bet I do see where you actually. I remember because you posted in there. You had said that we needed super chats. So
I think I said something like, "You heard the wench super chat for the booty."
You super chats and make her smile was something like that. Because if you would have said for the booty, I would have killed you. Which means I might have to kill you later. I'm gonna have to go back through and rewatch our own fucking stream.
Because now you know somebody's gonna do that.
I know somebody's gonna be like, "Well, you said you were gonna kill her, so now you gotta go kill CY." Oh my gosh! So we've got
You haven't run a single banner.
That's because that's your job.
Wow, that.
You have very little jobs around here.
So, Vinny, the book looks awesome. I mean,
Thanks,
just
Alex.
amazing. You're welcome. I got a screenshot of her that I'll be putting up in place of the live her, so we can just stare at the booty.
Nice.
Yeah. That'll be the entire background.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Okay, we're done.
Are you all? Hold on. You all kicked each other. Wow. All right. So.
This is how the show goes, Vinny.
Vinny, we're up top, running the world. Look at Shae down there. Aww.
Aww.
You gotta have some fun with it.
Terrible. My gosh, my dog is having a heart attack. I'm so sorry about that. So what I was saying before CY decided to throw my ass backstage is, so you've got Shadow of the Kraken. That is the first quarter basically of the year. What else do you have planned for 2021? Because you always have so much going on.
Yeah. Well, after this is completed and fulfilled, I'm working back on City of Venus 2. So the sequel is coming. Yes, directly after this. Fucking finally.
Fucking finally. I don't. What was it? I think I backed City of Venus. I got it instantly. I read it and then instantly messaged you and went, "Fuck you, Vinny. What the hell kind of cliffhanger was that?" And you were like, "It's a cliffhanger." I'm like, "No, what? It just got good and you stopped it." You were like,
Well, see, this is why all my projects are going to be 50 pages from here on out. So you're going to get more story, more action,
Good.
and then the monster cliffhanger.
It's okay. I'll be okay with it. I've only been waiting. How long has it been since the first City of Venus? Like a year?
I don't know. But hey, you know what? Again, that book was fulfilled immediately People
It
got
was.
it immediately. It's not that they were waiting a year for
No.
that book or
No.
longer. They got it as soon as the campaign was done. So
No, I've been bitching at you for about a year about the second one to get started.
I know,
I'm like, I
it's-
want to know what happened.
no, trust me. Everyone keeps asking me that every time I do a live stream. They go, "But when is City of Venus 2 coming?" So
Yeah.
it's coming after this story is completed.
Awesome.
And then after that, I have another project with Frankie, and this one's going to be a one shot, something totally different from everything else that we've done. But again, another really, really awesome ride. It's going to be, in, something a little bit more street level. And that's as far as I could go with it. We're talking about it right now.
That's all that you will hear. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of an update. Stop. So 75.95 is what we were at when we were talking about how awesome it was.
Mm-hmm.
You were now at 76.95.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
That makes us happy. We like
Thank
seeing
you.
that.
I do as well. I mean, for a first week, considering all the craziness that's going on, yeah, these numbers are great.
Yes,
I'm thrilled by it. And,
you're fucking killing it.
Thanks.
So the other thing I was going to ask, so this says that it's not going to ship until December 2021. So, I
padded it for myself just in case. I mean,
right.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, especially with what's been happening this past week.
With this,
Will there even be a postal service?
I have no idea.
knows?
If we got to strap it on the back of ponies again, we'll do that.
We'll make it work. Vinny
But yeah.
will be the one that will figure out how to fulfill without USPS.
Yeah,
Like
right?
Vinny will be like, I got
Probably.
it.
I got a
He'll
couple of
just put it on-
guys and a couple of
He'll
trucks.
just put it on pirate ships.
Send him down
More or
the
less.
Mississippi.
I got my fleet ready. Watch out.
Yeah.
like it. I like
That's-
Wenches with backpacks.
Yeah. That's the 7-figure stretch goal.
that. Nice.
Vinny's fleet gets unlocked.
Nice. I like it. So my question was going to be, because you're working on this, is the plan to have this finished, drawn, ready to go before you launch City of Venus? Like, are you trying to have everything done again completely before you launch your new campaign?
I have to see where I'm at when this one's completed. I mean, again, there might be a little bit of a wait because I at least want to get half a book done for City of Venus before that gets launched. I mean, I am not going in with just a couple of pages and like, here's 2 or 3 images, back the book. No, I want to make sure, it's where it needs to be before I'm ready to launch. Much like this one.
Right.
Like I said, I'm past the halfway mark, and the level of detail I'm putting into every single page, again, it's on another level. I mean, I'm not seeing, I don't want to take shots at anybody, and I'm not going to. But I'm just saying,
no.
For me and my campaigns, I only compare these, my current work to my previous work, never to anybody else, because everyone has different styles. But I know what I'm putting into these pages, and I know the quality that I want to keep lifting that bar on every single project that comes out. So I'm going to pace myself a little bit, just so I'm not going to get burnt out, because
Right.
I was coming on the cusp of that. And that's why I took a little bit of a break here and there to make sure I got more of my work finished before launching this.
Absolutely.
No,
And,
you should definitely put up art from previous campaigns up on your next campaign. That's just save time. Why not?
What I was going to say is, so I remember getting City of Venus and how absolutely gorgeous that book looks. And as beautiful as that book is, the scenery that you're doing in this, and granted, you've got a post-apocalyptic like cityscape wasteland versus tropical islands.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
But the thing is the way that you're going about kind of the locations that you're putting your characters in and the level of detail that you're putting into them, because you could have made these islands a lot more bare. They could be a lot more kind of scarce with, just a lot of sand, like a palm tree. And in
Yeah, no, I want people every time they look at a page, you want that page turner every single time. At least for me, I do. So I want to make
Absolutely.
sure that this world looks lived in. There's a reason why this was like 3 years, like 3 years in development, on and off again between the campaigns and the other work I had to do. But I want to make sure that I built this world that they're all going to be kind of living in, and it has to feel good. It has to feel tangible. Like
Right.
you said, look at that. Look at those islands. Look at the people.
Well, I was gonna say, even look right here, like they're below deck, and that's probably one of the dullest places in any pirate ship, whatever
Mhm.
kind of book is below deck. It's where everything is just kind of bland.
Yeah.
It's wood, it's boring, and
Mhm.
you've still managed to make sure that it's like we got barrels, we got rope, we got chests, we got all kinds
Knives
of
sticking through guys. It's yeah.
interesting things to look at.
Yeah.
On top of the action, but you've
Mhm.
you've done really good at kind of playing to the scene and making it feel more realistic than just
Right.
this is just
Well, like right there,
brown.
you've got her on the rigging, right? It's
Mhm.
so I mean the ship isn't just like a car they're in. They're actually using it. They're living in it. On it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, and that's key with all this stuff, right? Especially for back then. It was a different time, but that's why I want to also get some historical things kind of right as well. So like most of his crew, they're made up of either other defectors from the Royal Crown or freed slaves, because that happened around that time as well. There's a couple of pirates in the Caribbean that actually were very famous, and they were black. You don't
Right.
hear too many
Mhm.
of those kind of things happening, but it did happen. So like I want to be able to show off some of that stuff and make sense with the story, because kind of what happens and where they go. There's a slight Robin Hood kind of element, a little bit to the main characters, but again, just a little bit of that. But you'll see why, and again, what kind of motivates the main characters to do what they're doing and why they're doing it. But at the same time, too, my characters don't want to be super well known. They don't want to be like a Blackbeard or anything like that. Because the
Right.
more infamous the pirate, the more famous, the quicker they're going to get taken out.
Right. The harder it is for them to live, and they
Oh yeah,
defected for a reason. They're trying to just live their damn lives without
right.
interference.
Uh huh. But then yeah, obviously we're going to have those other cool twists, and why the main villain is even pursuing them, what he's doing behind the shadows. There's a lot of cool stuff that I put in here, because I want to make sure that people have enough to sink their teeth into, aside from just beautiful artwork. They should
Absolutely.
a nice rich story too.
Well, and I was just going to point out, you've got your female character here, and if you look at how she's got like everything kind of wrapped around
Mhm.
with the rope, it actually makes sense, because that's so it's easier for her to grab and tighten
Mhm.
and do what she needs to do in order to make
Right.
sure that they don't, crash into a pier. And like all the way down to, if you look on the far dock over there, right here, you see this little pile of rope
Mhm.
that would be what they would throw up to help a ship dock. And you've done the work and the research to make sure that you've got
Right.
accurate stuff there, which is awesome.
Thanks.
Oh, I love it. It's so pretty.
Yeah. Before cleats, or a boat would the kind of metal T that you see on docks, where they wrap the rope around
Right.
and around. It's just
Mhm.
all posts.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I'm trying to do my best at representing it the right way, because again, I really I couldn't find for the life of me even one book that was like, all right, this is a cool pirate story. I couldn't find one, and I've been a huge fan of this stuff for the longest time, even like in television and movies. I mean, Black Sails is the closest that I've come
Yeah.
to like a really good pirate story. But again, that's a prequel to Treasure Island. So again, I want to do something original. So that's where I'm at with mine. It is totally original, and where I'm going with it, it's going to be fucking crazy.
That's awesome. See, and I love this. All that we've had in the chat is everybody saying, I got Vinny's book for whatever campaign. Pick a campaign, and every single time it's gorgeous, it's magnificent, wonderful storytelling, beautiful art. You definitely have a lot of great fans, for sure.
Oh yeah, I love each and every one of them. I swear to God. I mean, because it's without their support, I can't be doing what I'm doing right now. And
Absolutely.
I came out of the gate swinging hard. People didn't know who I was in my first campaign. I had bad advice on the goal of what I should be going for, but I still fulfilled all those books, right? All those people who backed, and I did it with priority mail from the beginning, which again was a big mistake on my part. But in the same way though, I wanted to make sure people got their books fast. So
Right.
and then I learned from that second campaign. I did a little better. I was smarter with what I should do with the goal I'm looking for. I kept snowballing it, and people just were like, word of mouth was going. All right, like this guy delivers quick. Look at the quality of his work. And
Yep.
we're gonna keep it going in that direction.
That's
Growth
awesome.
is excellent, but I'm doing this for the fans. I'm doing this for myself as well because again, I'm a huge fan of comics, and we all know that they fell to shit.
Yeah.
You know. So let's get the good stories back. Let's have fun. Everyone else can go fuck themselves.
Fuck yeah.
I agree. I agree.
I-
In fact, that's our motto.
yeah, pretty much. It's kind of a show
Yeah.
requirement.
Sorry if I'm a little blunt, but you guys know that I'm a little. Sometimes it could be a little abrasive.
No,
But it's because of
never.
it's because of the passion that I have behind it.
Absolutely. All right, so last call in the chat for any other questions for the Booty King, because we are renaming him at this point to Beyond Brand, just because it's funny.
It reminds me of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the Sausage King of Chicago. You're now the
gosh.
Booty King of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
I like it.
that works. I don't mind.
Is there anything else that you kind of want to highlight or talk about for this campaign?
Tomorrow's the last day. If you guys want the variant cover by itself, that's the cheapest you're gonna get is for $30. So I suggest doing it now. But yeah, like I said, I don't know 100% either if I'm gonna be doing the both cover thing. I'm on the fence because I don't know if there's enough people that are still asking me. Yeah, maybe, like I said, maybe until we go in demand. But again, it's going to be limited, and I might pull it at any time too. So
Yes, Abe Froman. Yes, the chat is exploding with Ferris Bueller references. By the way, I just want to point out, completely off topic from the stream, because of course it is. We have to get sidetracked just a little bit. Soul Iron is going so fucking hard about my breathing and how many sandwiches I ate in the chat. I mean, like the last. We've only been streaming for almost an hour, and he's been going hard for like 90 minutes about my sandwiches.
Nice.
I mean, no. Look at the last. Before
I
it would have
see
even
it.
registered to him.
Yep. I saw it. So what about had his question? Look at you highlighting the real question. I'm gonna highlight the other one first. Is there any visuals of spit or feces in the book?
Oh my god.
there's some spit, but it's from people getting beaten.
That's
but
fair.
No feces.
No
Some more
feces.
slobber
Sorry.
getting knocked out of the mouth is, I guess, what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't mean to disappoint, but yeah, no feces. I could say one thing though, because I've shown it in the past while I was working on some of the pages. There is someone who's going to get a sword from the back of the head coming out the front, and you're going to see even the teeth flying out.
Oh.
But no
Ouch.
spoilers.
Well, they've seen it. A few people have seen it.
Yeah. Genuine Comics wants to know: is this also going to be a hardcover book?
This one, no. It's going to be perfect bound, and that's why I have the variant covers. If I do hardcover, that is completely impossible to do at hardcover for two different covers in a campaign like this.
Yeah.
I
feel like
Hit
if
$1
you
million.
end up with, like, 3 or 4 books in like one hardcover collective would make sense, but like
Exactly. I've said it too on other streams. If I do something like that, it would be later on. At least like first story arc or something like that. But again, that's way down the road, and there's a bunch of different projects I'm doing too, right? So I'm jumping because I want to make sure that I'm going to keep everything fresh. If I'm just Vinnie, I get tongue
Vision.
again. Thank you. Tunnel vision on one particular project, it's going to, over time I'm going to get either burnt out on it, or the ideas aren't going to be as fun or sharp. But doing it like this, jumping from genre to genre, like Shae said, post-apocalyptic, beautiful, you know, ugly beautiful, I guess you would call it. Because again, like I do have gorgeous skies and there's tons of details. As opposed,
I love the future city. Yeah, it's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, and once we get up to that floating city from City of Venus, I mean, yeah, you're gonna see more of that. I barely showed that. Yeah, I only showed a little bit of what that's gonna look like. But yeah, I mean, again,
just got like 17 fucking updates. Yes, I know my Walmart order is here. Sorry. It's like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, the contrast I think is what's cool too between the projects. And again, if certain people don't want post-apocalyptic, well then, hey, look at the new project. We have a pirate story. You know, that might float your boat.
I knew you were gonna do it. I was still slightly shocked.
on day one, I did a little different boat and pirate puns.
A rising tide raises all boobs. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Did Frankie write a lot
Shae looks down.
Not at my boobs, thank you. All right. Well, I agree with what Solian's saying. He says no question either, but Vinny needs to keep doing what he's doing because it's awesome. Wholeheartedly agree.
And I will. I'm going to keep doing it. The best. That's what I got to put out there.
Oh my gosh. Any last questions from you, CY, or just more boob reference?
No, but you brought up an interesting question. So these ladies in the past, are they may be the progenitors of your thick women in the future? Tie-in.
Well, the tie-ins are going to be different elements altogether. No, I can't say too much because there's a specific project I'm thinking of, not even this one. That's gonna.
Yes, pirate ship goes through time warp and is in City of Venus.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
But there's gonna be some elements, like I said, that might show up in other projects. But yeah, I mean, it's all connected, and eventually you're gonna see it. Someone with a really keen eye will be able to.
Easter eggs, gotcha.
That's gonna be exciting. David Feed says, "Is the book rated R or Captain Love?" Which is fair, since they had like a straight up just orgy scene.
Yeah, I guess this would be closer to, I don't know. I guess rated R. I don't know. But again, there's so much violence going on in this book, and there's gonna be some stuff, but I'm not going to go into any extremes. I still have a lot of class that I'm putting in my book, so
good.
Okay, let me just ask the question that's is there nudity?
Yeah, there's going to be some, but nothing over the top.
Okay. Is there actual sex?
Well, isn't there always sex in life?
Well, I mean, you can have nudity without sex. I'm just saying.
Again, it's going to be approaching classy way. I'm not going to do anything that's going to be just, here's a blatant blowjob or something like that.
Wow.
So there's going to be candles and violin. Understood.
It has to have a romantic kind of feel to it, right? Because you're talking about pirates, and it's going to be something for everyone. I don't want people to be like, all right, there's too many graphic sexual things in here. I can't give this to a kid, right?
Okay. So
why
what you see here
after
on
that
Shae's,
would you bring me up?
On Shae's left, you see her leaning forward on the rigging. There's a guy standing behind her, and she's saying, "I feel like I'm flying." That's all I'm saying. It's very romantic, Titanic kind of thing. Shut up! It's the best I could do with what was on the screen. Bitch, stop judging me. All right.
That was
any other questions from the chat?
No. We've already given them 3 chances. They're done. Honestly, Vinny, thank you for coming and hanging out. Oh heck.
The boat puns are just continuing.
I liked the ... to really emphasize, like. Oh my gosh. Wow. Silver says, you know what we want to see? The cool tri-corner hat, actually. Thank you very much for the $5. There is the tri-corner hat.
Awesome.
I was trying to highlight you. What happened?
Oh, gotta do it again now.
Did you fucking block it?
I didn't do shit. This is all
You
your
laggy
fault.
bitch.
Yeah, I'm the laggy bitch, the one not touching anything. That's my fault. But thank you very much, Silver, for the $5. You are awesome. Vinny, thank you for hanging out with us. This has been really fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Like I said, it's a cool thing, and the support is awesome from everyone. That's why I love kind of jumping on different channels, having other creators on. It's the same deal. We got to keep this going because we don't know what's going on. We're trying to stay away from all the drama and bullshit. We want to just create books, great stories and content. That's what we're about. That's what we're always going to be about.
Absolutely.
All the other bullshit, that's not comics. All the other nonsense. So yeah, please head over to my channel as well and subscribe. I could use more, more people jumping on because I've been streaming all week. I'm going to stream later tonight and tomorrow as well because I promise everyone every day this week.
Oof, that's so much.
And ladies and gentlemen, please stay through the outro that Shae just created. It is really awesome. Shae? Did you happen to update that with our new members from last night?
Probably not, no.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
Get a slightly already out-of-date intro or outro, and yeah.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fixed. You're hitting it.
Okay, good.
Guys,
so
thank
much
you for coming.
out.
Yes. Vinny, thanks for coming as well. You were awesome as always. And chat, we're back again in... Shit. 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Thank you.
See you later. Bye, everybody.